This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
Welcome to the Barbados Today evening update for Wednesday, April 8th. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Thanks for joining us. Our top story. A mid-afternoon collision in St. George leaves one man nursing serious injuries at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Tyrone Franklin of Church Village, St. Philip, had to be removed from his truck by members of the fire service with the jaws of life after it collided with a trailer on Salters Road near the Norman Niles roundabout around 12:30 this afternoon. Both his legs were broken. Philip Graves of Thorpe's Cottage, St. George, the driver was at the wheel of the trailer, complained about pains to his left shoulder and legs. Traffic on the Salters Road had to be diverted for several hours as the relevant authorities carried out their investigations and tried to remove one of the vehicles from the scene. In other news, outspoken Government Minister Donville Innes issues a warning to Barbadians who use internet platforms to malign the characters of others. The Commerce Minister, who admits to being a victim of such situations, today revealed that authorities are taking the necessary steps to ensure that the computer misuse legislation is enforced. The warning came as he addressed an e-commerce seminar this morning at Pelican Village, where he made it clear that those who are found guilty of such practices should be made to pay a price.
When you sit in a very hideous manner and you deliberately go there and spew filth and lies about individuals, including hard-working professionals who have done nothing but committed themselves to the development of this country, it is regrettable. And people go there and propagate this rubbish without any regard of its impact upon not just the individuals but their families, the communities, their loved ones. It is a very sad thing, and to tell the truth is examples of some very sick minds that exist in this society who just want to spend their time cursing and putting down individuals who are just doing the work legitimately.
And Innes says his ministry will work closely with the Attorney General's office to address the issue.
The Computer Misuse Act is there. I believe that some of the issues that have surfaced recently, I'm advised, have been reported to the police, and they will do what they have to do. But we as a government, between the Ministry of Commerce, for example, and the Attorney General's office, will have to put our heads together and address these matters. But we must never become a society that seeks to stop individuals from expressing their views on matters. I think the same way that you can go in a newspaper and tell lies about people and pay a price, or the same way you can go on a radio station and tell lies and pay a price, or the same way that you ought to pay a price when you use the social media to go there and slander people's name, destroy people's characters.
The head of the Barbados Egg and Poultry Producers Association is calling on the Agriculture Minister to investigate some of the products being imported into the country. Association President Carlisle Brathwaite today raised concerns about what he says is the importation of breaded and marinated poultry products at 20% instead of the 184% custom duty attached. He says the move is causing headaches for local poultry farmers as the products are flooding the market. Meantime, some good news for poultry farmers. Come May 1st, Roberts Manufacturing Company Limited will be offering chicken feed at a discount price. Word of this from Managing Director Jason Sambrano, who says the 3.5% discount will be offered over a 9-week period. He says the move is part compensation for farmers who complained about the quality of feed late last year. To sports now, and the curtains came down on the 2015 CARIFTA Swimming Championships this morning with a gold medal winning performance in the boys 13 to 14 5K open water event. Barbadian Damien St. Priest's performance was followed by a silver medal, compliments Nicholas Hall, who was second to Christian Madison of Trinidad and Tobago in the boys 15 to 17 5K showdown. Meanwhile, local swimming darling Alexis Clark delivered bronze in the girls 15 to 17 equivalent. Barbados' open water coach Darlie Olande was buoyed by the performance, describing it as simply excellent. Meantime, Youth and Sports Minister Stephen Lashley is defending government's decision to temporarily close 5 stands at the National Stadium. He says the move had to be taken to ensure the safety of all those who use the sporting venue.
We also have to pay some attention to the netball stadium as well. But we're going to start with the main stadium. And of course, the plan is to erect new stands on the eastern side of the facility. And once they are completed, we will completely dismantle the existing stands that I have asked the Sports Council to close temporarily because of the safety factors. And I want to stress this. The stands are closed because I am not taking any chances with anything else falling on anybody. And therefore, in the interest of the public safety, I have indicated that they should be closed pending proper repairs. But we still have to look at what the cost of repairs will be. And I think it would be foolhardy to spend $10 million or $5 million on refurbishing an old plant. So if it is going to cost a big sum of money, my position is that they should be dismantled and we should put that money into the redevelopment project for the national stadium.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
A test of character, a test of focus, a test of will, a test of resilience, a test of courage. Barbados, the test is on. West Indies, England, May 1st at the Mecca. Tickets $30, $40, $50, and $60. It's on.
Barbados is on.
Barbados, are you ready for Movado?
She says our destiny to get next to me.
FAS Entertainment presents the Digicel Reggae Beach Party Sunday, April 19th at the all-new Reggae Island from 3 p.m. featuring the new sensation Gully Bop,
Every girl want to walk off
Popcorn, the return of Movado. Plus Lead Pipe and Status, Brutal, Kirk Brown, Mad Dog, Peter Ram, Celebrity Face, Lady Essence, Stiffy, Mole, and Slims. MC Jamar the Star. The Digicel Reggae Beach Party Sunday, April 19th at the all-new Reggae Island, Pierhead Lane, Lower Bay Street from 3 p.m. It begins here.
To news from the region, all set for this evening's arrival of President Barack Obama in Jamaica. A number of businesses and other institutions, including some transport services, closed their doors early to accommodate road closures. CARICOM heads, including Prime Minister Frondell Stewart, is set to meet with the U.S. leader tomorrow for critical talks. And the Trinidad and Tobago's opposition walks out of Parliament for the second time as a no-confidence debate in leader Dr. Keith Rowley resumed today. Dr. Rowley led the walkout as acting Prime Minister, and MP for Pointe-a-Pierre, Errol McLeod, rose to continue the 15 minutes remaining of his contribution. And finally, on the international scene, the Boston Marathon bomber was today found guilty.
There has been a tremendous amount of emotional testimony over the course of this trial, but there was almost no exhibit of emotion as guilty after guilty after guilty was read aloud to the courtroom. Survivors, family members, Bill Richard, Denise Richard, sitting in the second row of the courtroom where they have sat throughout this trial, listening to testimony about the horrific death of their 8-year-old son, Martin. They sat there, they listened to each of the 30 counts returned. This is the day that we all imagine that they have waited a very long time for.
And this CNN report brings us to the end of our Barbados Today evening updates, but we'll be back again first thing tomorrow morning. Until then, remember you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media and bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also, tune in to Channel 101 online TV, as well as Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. to have a good evening.
This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.